back, everyone. This is going to be our fourth and final chat with Guillermo Rubino, and we are going to talk today about his project with Tango Sin Fin, who are coming out with a new album and editions of Argentinian popular music for string ensembles. I am Aparna. I am a tango violinist and the leader of Orquesta Solidaridad Tango, which is based in Canada, in Toronto. And with me is Guillermo Rubino, who is a fabulous tango violinist, a teacher of so many generations of really passionate tango musicians, and we're very honored to have him here. He is also the director and the leader of the string ensemble Sur del Sur Ensemble. Throughout these videos, we've had the opportunity to listen to Guillermo and Sur del Sur Ensemble as they play this wonderful music from Argentina and bring it to the world. So we are going to talk today about a very special tango, and please, let's say a big hello to Guillermo. Hola, Guillermo.
Hola, Aparna. How are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias.
Me alegro, muy bien.
So we are talking about something I really love, which is chamame.
Sí, chamame. We love chamame. Yes.
So tell us about chamame. What is chamame, and what are the characteristics, and where did it come from?
The chamame, it's a style of music very popular here in the litoral argentino, no? The litoral argentino is the provincias, like states, no, of Corrientes, especially
Right.
Misiones, Chaco, and also Entre Ríos and Santa Fe, no?
Okay.
It's very popular also in the south of Brazil and in Paraguay. It's a relative of polka paraguaya, guarania, rasguido doble, but the chamamé was in the last century very, very popular here in Argentina. Bueno, here we have with el tero, no? It is very nice, but because this is a very little example of the chamamé and all this music represents. This the in many cases is the color of the ground, no, like the tierra colorada, no, maybe some tree, no, or some river, the Río Paraná, and here we have the animal part, no, the fauna, no, el tero. It's a very common bird of this zone. In the South America we can see teros, but especially here in the litoral.
Amazing. So this chamame, can you tell us a little bit about the composers? Ernesto Montiel, my understanding, is a very, very important figure when we talk about chamame, but also we have the composer Blas Martínez, Riera. Could you tell us about them?
Yes, Ernesto Montiel y Blas Martínez Riera, binomio, no? We used to say, very, very important persons in the story of the chamamé. For example, Ernesto Montiel was one of the founders of the Cuarteto Santa Ana. It was a quarteto from the litoral. It was a bandoneon, accordion, and two guitars. It's like the base of the chamamé. Ernesto Montiel played the accordion, Isaco Abitbol bandoneon. It was another very known composer of chamamé, and two guitars, and they composed a lot of classics of chamamé, and this Cuarteto Santa Ana, it was founded in the 40s, more or less, for there. It was the main reason this quartet to put the chamamé in the massive attention.
Yes, and it's true, because when I think of chamamé as well, I think of the sound of the accordion, right? And so for me, it's very exciting, this music, which I associate with a different sound. Here it is translated into the string ensemble. And I was wondering if you could tell us maybe, like, what were some of the joys and the challenges and the moments of excitement that was happening when you were arranging this for string ensemble?
Yes. Well, this is very interesting, the thing that you said, because of course, the bandoneon and especially the accordion are the heart, no, of the chamame. It is a instrument both, no, from Europe, no, it is not native from here. The harmony that we use is European harmony, and the melodies also, but all these import, no, cultures. It mixed with the color of the trees and the people who native from here, and all this mix is very interesting. Remember when we talk about guarania, it was the same thing, no? Also tango, no? The bandoneon came from there, and this mix in this case produces the chamame. And for the string ensemble, it's not easy to try to get this sound, because if you see the chamame there in the litoral, they used to play without scores under a tree after a very big asado, no, meat and with a lot of wine, and they start to play chamame with guitar, contrabajo, and accordion until night, no?
Yeah.
And how can we do to make this spirit with a string ensemble? No, it's very difficult. Because of that, is that we try to put in the score, no, in the technique, some secrets of the chamame, as like the rajido, the typical rajido of the guitar. That is, for example, is something like a marcato in the tango, no? In chamame is the rajido, no? And we try to put all these secrets in the strings, and also we have to change our mind, no, and try to play as a popular group ensemble, no, not like in this ceremony, no, classical, with not fear to make a mistake, no fear to be out of tune. Of course, we try to play okay, no, on tune and on tempo, but with this spirit, no, spirit like playing in a square after asado with wine, and play and enjoy this music of your ground, no, your people, your city.
So true, so true. And I noticed you just mentioned it, and I was going to ask you about this. The guitarrita, here it's a very special kind of guitarrita. We see guitarrita in tango scores, for example, but here I think it's something very special, and the sound is a bit different. So I was wondering if you can maybe show us a little bit about what this sounds like.
Something like... no, something like that, no? But if the chamame is fast, it is very difficult for us to play, no? No, it's very...
Oh my gosh.
Yes, our decision is to divide it, no? One, for example, one violin play, and the other one, 1, 2, 3, and between both is the rasguido, no?
And it shows you how you have to be very inventive to think about how you translate it into the string ensemble and to the vocabulary of the string ensemble as well, yes?
Yes.
I was going to ask you whether we could maybe take a look at a small piece of the score to see how all of these rhythms are working together, because it sounds very exciting.
Yes. Okay, Aparna, here we have one part of el tero, no? Here we have in the viola A y viola B, no? Here we have the rasguido divided, no? If you see, the first one is pam, pa pam, pam, pa pam, no? And the second one is pa pam, no? And between both is ra-pa-pa-pa-pam, ra-pa-pa-pa-pam. See? Here is the rasguido. I put it here guitarrita because it's known, no? The effect of guitarrita is when we play 2 strings, no, with 2 fingers or more, no? And rasguido is because we have to pay attention to the rasguido of the chamame. Okay? is this rum, pa, pa, pam, no? And also we have here this thing that I told you. The bass is in 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pam, 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 no? And here we have the melody in 2. I mean, in 2 because it's 6/8, no? But we have 4 notes in each 2, no? Taka 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 taka, no? No, if you mix both the contrabajo and this these 4 violins, no? Pum 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 taka 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 taka. See? So it is in real 2 taka 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 taka. It's a real 3 ta pa 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 pa. All this mix, see? Make this very interesting, no? To close to the real style of chamame.
Yes, and I can imagine it must be also very challenging for all the musicians to play it.
Yes, we have to play all together, and we have to rehearse and to feel how the other people feels the music also, no? It's a real nice work.
Yes. So as we wrap up this chat and this series of chats that we had, Guillermo, I wanted to ask you, what is it about this music that calls you? When I think of the music that Sur del Sur has brought to us around the world, I think of this music that's very different, that it's popular, it's got all this energy and vitality. And I was wondering if you can share with us a little bit your personal connection and the connection of the ensemble to this music.
It's a very personal answer, no? Because I played violin from when I was 9, no? 9 years old. I studied in the classical conservatory, and I played in the symphonic orchestra, playing concerto sinfónico, opera, ballet, no, chamber music, all of these things. But little by little, I started to feel more empathy with our music, with the music from here, because the classical music is amazing. It's one of the most nice things in the universe, but I feel that it's not ours, no? It's or maybe yes. Now it's ours, no? It's like patrimonio mundial, no? But the beginning, the folklore, the melodies, the idiosyncrasia is from other place, no? That it's not have to see with my place, no? My place, and I am very curious, no, about the music from here, no, from the of course the tango, because it's very from this city, no, but also the music of my country and my patria grande, South America, no, Argentina, South America, Buenos Aires. So I thought, how can I do to use my tools, no? Putting in this music, no, and not alone, no, not like I'm playing alone one tango, in one team, no, in one team with the people who think and who feel like me, and okay, let's go together to put our feelings in this music and give the possibility to the composers, some classics composers, but composers alive now, current. They want to say something, they want a lot of things to say. So let's go this mix of music, of interest, of way of life, and found Sur del Sur. And now we have the possibility, thanks to Tango Sin Fin and all this new edition, to this music, to go, no, around the world, the people who want to play and to feel how in Argentina and South America feel and live the music, our music.
That is so true, and I can speak as somebody from outside Argentina that we are very, very grateful to you, to Sur del Sur, for bringing us this amazing music, and of course to Tango Sin Fin for even doing this project that will bring this music to all of us around the world. So thank you so much, Guillermo, and thank you for having these conversations with us. It's really exciting, and I am really, really looking forward to playing this music. And for our listeners who are watching, I have some exciting news. Guillermo is going to do a special workshop on playing this music. And if you enjoyed these little conversations we had, you will get to go even deeper and learn more secrets and how to do it. So that is coming up very soon. You can keep an eye on the Tango Sin Fin website, and the registration information will be available, and you can look for it later in September. So this is our final session. And before we wrap up, I just wanted to remind everyone that this project would not be possible if not for Tango Sin Fin and the amazing work that they are doing to bring Argentinian music all around the world to everybody for free. And to support their efforts, please consider a small donation that will help this project to grow and for us to have even more music to look forward to in the future. You can find out more about how to support Tango Sin Fin from their website, and I urge you to go and take a look at the amazing musical resources that you can find there. It will blow your mind. So we are done with our conversations about popular Argentinian music for string ensemble, and we will look forward to playing this music. And until then, everybody, stay safe and play more music.